beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Segenhm. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieved this long braid. This has been my go-to hairstyle for the past couple weeks, and really I love to do this hairstyle around the fall and winter months. That way I can protect my natural hair from like the cold weather. If you guys have been subscribed to my channel, then you know I love box braids. However, I have very thin hair, so a heavy hairstyle like that doesn't really work for my hair all the time. But if you guys have fine hair like myself, then you guys would love this protective style. Alright, so if you guys are interested in how I achieved this long braid, continue watching. But first, before we get started, I have to give a major shout out to the following people right over here. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. It really does mean a lot. If you guys want a shout out like them, all you have to do is click the notification bell, let me know that you're a new subscriber in the comment section down below, and I'll give you guys a shout out on my next video. Also, this dress will be linked in the description box below. If you guys didn't get a chance to watch my misguided try-on haul, I'll leave it right over here on the screen and in the description box below so you guys can check it out. So if you guys are interested to see a quick and easy protective style for the winter, continue watching. So to get started, I'm going to spritz my hair with a little bit of water, and then I'm going to take my edge control. This is my favorite edge control. I've been using it for, I think, for the last 2 years. It's by Curls, and I'll link it in the description box below for you guys, but I like to apply just a little layer around my hair. So after applying water and some edge control, I like to take my bristle brush and brush my hair. So this is the most challenging part for me, is where I'm going to place the ponytail. I typically like to have my ponytail pretty high, but I wanted the hair to be pretty long, so I decided to actually not put it as high as I would normally do it. Now, the camera's not picking up on the flyaways, but there are a few flyaways on my head right now, but that's totally fine because I'm going to be showing you guys products that I use to flatten it out. So now it's time to apply the ponytail. So this hair is by the Janet collection. I don't really have a particular preference of hair when I go into the hair store. I just need it to be in the color 1B, and I needed it really long. This one is 56 inches. And I also wanted it pre-stretched. Now, that's the one thing that I would recommend. It's really important to have hair that's pre-stretched, only because I wanted it to kind of thin out towards the end of the ponytail, which you guys saw in the intro, and you'll guys see when I braid it at the end of this clip. Okay, so now that the ponytail is attached, I like to always think that this hair is actually growing out of my scalp, but you know, God willing, one day. So you guys can see the leave out of my real hair. So I'm gonna actually spritz that with a bit of water, and I'm gonna add some Eco Styler gel to it. That way it's nice and smooth, and it's gonna blend really nicely with the braid. So to make sure it's nice and blended, I'm gonna be sectioning off my real hair into 3 sections along with the braiding hair. Now you'll see like a little white speck on the top of my head. That's totally fine. It's just, I think it was like the dry gel from the Eco Styler, but I'll remove that later on. But before I get started with braiding, I have to leave out some hair. That way at the end, when I finish braiding, I can have something to wrap around the braid. So that's what I'm doing right now, and I'm trying to separate it as best as I can because this actually took me maybe 5 tries to actually braid. So I just decided to make things a little bit easier for me. I was going to take a hair tie and tie it so that I won't get it mixed up with the braid. So now I am ready to braid. So I'm sectioning off 3 sections along with the 3 sections of my hair. What I didn't do is have my real hair in one section. I kind of wanted to kind of evenly distribute it. That way it kind of looked not necessarily perfect, but a little bit more seamless. And now I'm starting on the first part of the braid. Now the first part of the braid is really important because you kind of want to start off strong. And this is where your arms are gonna get a bit of a workout, at least mine did. So I started off with braiding the hair pretty tight because I want this braid to last a really long time. And also I want to make sure that I don't have any leave out of my real hair. And then when I'm about halfway done, I like to bring it up to the front and finish off the braid. I feel like my face is really intense right now, and I apologize for it. And also this camera angle, this is not typically what I would do in my videos, but I am filming in the washroom and it is a bit of a tight space, so it was a bit of a challenge. So I'm really happy with the braid, so I'm going to take the leave out and wrap it around my ponytail. That way it can hide the hairband that I use to attach the hair to my head. And it honestly gives a nice seamless look. I just absolutely love it. Okay, finally I'm smiling. Ugh. So earlier I mentioned that I did have flyaways. It's not really picking up on the camera, and I'm actually kind of shocked because they were everywhere. So to kind of have a seamless finish, I like to take my Got2b freeze spray and just, spray it around my head. And then it's time for the baby hairs. So to lay down my edges, I like to take my edge brush, and then I like to take the edge control that we used at the beginning of this video and bring out the baby hairs. Baby hairs are optional. I feel like with or without them, it's still a really nice look. And for a while when I was doing this look a couple years ago, I would do it without baby hairs because, I didn't have very much to spare at the time. So if you guys are new to my channel, these were non-existent at a certain point. And for the OG subscribers that have seen the before pictures, this is definitely the after. And then I like to do one final spray so I can get all the flyaways, and then I'll wrap my hair with a head wrap. I like to leave the head wrap in for about 30 minutes to an hour. Honestly, the longer the better. I really just use this time to put on some makeup, and then when I'm ready to film another YouTube video or when I'm ready to leave the house, then I'll take off the head wrap. So it's really up to you, but my rule of thumb is the longer the better. Like, I'll have the head wrap in the car, and then right before I'm about to go to dinner or meet up with a friend, then I'll take it off. This is honestly my go-to hairstyle for when I want to look like I put in time with my hair, but I really didn't. This takes me absolutely no time. The only thing is, like I mentioned in the video, it does take a strain on my arms, but aside from that, it's definitely worthwhile. If you guys want to go even longer, you can. I've had it kind of even a little bit longer than this. But for the purpose of this video and for the sake of my arms, I decided to keep it this length, but I think this length is like spot on for me. I think anything longer is still nice, but I feel like it's gonna be some work trying to sleep in it. I recorded the process of actually making the braid 2 days ago, and I've slept with the braid in. So it does look really fresh. The only thing that I have to redo every time like I'm trying to style my hair is the baby hairs, but that's about it. So everything else is pretty much kept and nice. So it doesn't really take much effort when I need to quickly get ready for something. Like for instance, even recording this video, I have to quickly put on some makeup, but I didn't have to worry about like doing my hair all over again. I just had to make sure the baby hairs were nice and set. And then by the time I was done my makeup, I just removed my head wrap and my baby hairs were nice and laid. So again, this is super convenient, super easy, and it's definitely my go-to hairstyle. All right guys, so that wraps up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys like this hair tutorial, give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more beauty hauls, cooking videos, and weekly vlogs every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!